Christmas break is over and the Barclays Under-18 Premier League is back. Saturday morning sees Southampton seeking revenge against high flyers Brighton and Hove Albion at the American Express Elite Performance Centre. Back in September, when the two sides met at Staplewood, Joe Lee's late consolation wasn't enough to cancel out a Will Collar double and an Ollie Cook own goal. At that point, Saints were on a horrid run of form that saw them place 6 without a win. Now Saints are a transformed team, and one player who's turned a leaf is Marcus Barnes. He's the league's second top goal scorer and says he's looking to push one step further and back to 100% following a refreshing Christmas break.
I'm feeling quite sharp really. It's good to be back. It was nice to have a bit of a break, to go back home and see my family. But it's just good to be back and start playing again because I did miss it.
Yeah, I suppose Monday morning all the lads were looking forward to getting back on the pitches, weren't they?
Yeah, it was quite frosty on Monday morning, but it was just the excitement of wanting to train again, and everyone had a bit of a buzz around, and yeah, the training session was great.
Do you think the break was needed though for some of the players just to get some rest in the legs?
Yeah, we've had quite a busy season. We've got a larger January coming up with a lot of fixtures, 18s and 21s. So a lot of us will be pushing to go into those groups, so we needed a bit of a break.
I suppose for you though, it was a bit of frustration, wasn't it? Having had the injury and been out for quite a while, to have another break was a bit disappointing, no?
Yeah, because I just want to play football really, and like to score at Leicester again, sort of get back onto goal scoring form, and then to have another break, it's just sort of like a restart again. It's going to be hard to carry on scoring, but hopefully I can just go into it and go straight where I picked off.
How frustrating was that injury? Because you've been in such good form this season. How difficult was it for you?
It was hard to deal with. The closer I got to coming back, I got a bit more frustrated because I had a little setback of it not being just right. So it added a couple more weeks on, and then just wanting to play in the Youth Cup, it's gave me a bit more determination and just worked a little bit harder, and I got my reward really.
Do you feel you're back to 100% ready for Saturday's game?
Yeah, so you're never really 100%, but I feel I'm in good form and ready to play.
Anthony, your side have been back in training for a few days after the Christmas break. What's the mood like in the camp?
Yeah, it's been good. I think everyone is always a lot fresher when they come back. We had a big pre-season, like we said, and a tough run of games leading up to the break, so it was nice for the players and for the staff to have a few days off and come back refreshed. Sometimes not just a physical break, but a mental break is also good. So yeah, we've been in since Monday now, and working hard to get back to it. And yeah, everyone's looking forward to the game this weekend.
Despite 2 wins before the break, do you think that maybe the break was needed for some of the players?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got a lot of young players in the side, a lot of first years, a few under-16s who have been playing regularly in the 18s, so definitely physically for them, they needed the break, although sometimes it's good to push on and play as many games as you can, because that's where the players learn best, don't they, in games. So yeah, they were ready to have that break, but now we're looking forward very much so to get back into it.
And with those wins just before the break, is there a spring in the players' step since they've come back in?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been a testament to the hard work that they've been doing and the staff have been doing with them. I think in the last 10 games we've only sort of lost 2 games, so results-wise you could say we've picked up the pace since the start of the season. And I think it's just taken that amount of time to embed the philosophies of what we want to do right the way through the club, really, with this certain group of players. It's taken a while to sort of get them going, but the performances have been getting better, and that's equaled some good results.
Saints are 10th in the table, but could rise as high as 7th this weekend if other results go their way. Brighton are 5th and have lost just once in their last 7 matches. Anthony Limbrick says the game earlier in the season will have toughened his side up, ready for Saturday's clash.
We still kept on the same philosophy, like we said, and same training methods, and trying to get the principles into play into the players. But I think that was a bit of a wake-up call, possibly for them, realising that we weren't possibly playing for our full potential for long periods in the match, only sort of doing it in bits and pieces. So yeah, we had a tough debrief after that game, and then got back on track after that. I think we drew 0-0 with Arsenal with a really good performance, which set us up for the good run that we've been having lately. So hopefully we can carry that on.
What can you expect from Brighton on Saturday?
Well, Brighton are a good footballing side. They play sort of similar to us. They play out from the back through the thirds, and we've seen them in the past play, and they're a really good footballing side. So they'll try and pass it, and like us, so it should be a good footballing game.
Well, they're a passing side. they do like to play. They're quite similar to us. They do a bit more direct football, but we know how to handle them this time because this is the first time we have them in the league, so the second fixture should be a lot easier.
A couple of wins before the break as well, so the confidence must still be high?
Yeah, confidence is high, team morale is high. I think we've only lost, 2 in our last 11 or something, so it's something to push on, and we've got targets for the season, for the new year, sorry, and we're looking to go and succeed them.
How important for you was that goal in the final game before Christmas, just after the injury and coming back into the side, to get that goal to keep your run going?
On a personal note, it was just great for me to keep scoring again, but it was more important to get the 3 points for the team, really. It was a hard battling game, and to get back and to score the winner, it was great.
That is 11 goals for you now this season. How pleased are you with your form so far?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I have set targets for myself within the season, and for a new year I've got my medium and long-term goals now, so I want to keep pushing on and keep scoring.
Yeah, as you say, it is the new year. What are those targets that you've set yourself, if you can tell us?
I've got a few personal targets which I'll rather keep to myself, but my targets are I want to play in the Under-21 squad and just be around it, train with them every day, push on, keep scoring, and just hopefully get noticed in the first team.
And obviously there is that FA Youth Cup game looming large at Goodison Park. How much are you looking forward to that experience?
Yeah, it's going to be a great experience, especially to play at Goodison. Everton are a good team. We all know that. But I think we have a great team, and like I said, we've only lost our last 2 games in the last 11, so we're going on good form. So it's going to be a good, tight game.
And it's a busy week for the first team, for the Under-21s and the Under-18s, which means you could lose a couple of players to the Under-21s, but I suppose for them that's experience that's crucial. Yeah,
well, it's not really about losing the players. We want them to go and play at the higher level and get the opportunity. So they might be quite young, the Under-21s team coming up with the 2 games they've got this week against Fulham and Norwich, and that's what it's all about. We want to give them the opportunity, because then hopefully some of the 16s can step into the 18s, take their opportunity, and that's where we feel we create a pathway where possibly other clubs might not, that we do give the players the opportunity to play up and showcase what they can do. So yeah, it's great. We want to constantly push those players on and try and play at the highest level they can.
And with not too many injury worries, that means there's good competition for places, even if some do move up to the Under-21s.
Oh yeah, definitely, because I think a lot of the players, or some of the players who haven't played recently, maybe in the 18s, will get their chance over the next coming weeks, and they can really show what they can do. So yeah, competition's nice and healthy, and for the 21s and the 18s. So yeah, they'll be ready and raring to go, that's for sure.
And the date has been confirmed for that trip to Goodison Park in the FA Youth Cup. I suppose the players have had a little look at that and will be wanting to impress as much as they can before then.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've got a fair few games to come before them, so we want to make sure we do the right thing and play those games properly. But yeah, you're always going to look forward to that game. The players are looking forward to it, and also the staff and the players, so we can't wait till then.